everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Omnifactory here on the Something Wong channel. Hope you're all doing really well. It's been a few days since I recorded one of these. I had a final for like an online class, so I've been kind of just busy. But I've also been pretty busy in-game, so I think that, call it even. As you can see, I've begun another floor. It's pretty much kind of going to mirror this one with some small changes. But, I got plans for expanding the base. We were running out of room here. Those are all used up. I have a plan for those rooms, and this one is, well, as big as it's going to get, that's for sure. And I'm loving the way it looks. I really am happy I went with this color scheme, because, it goes with those conduits so well, and I didn't realize how much I'd be using these conduits, but it made me very happy that it happened to work out this way. And it kind of goes with sea lanterns and stuff. There's just a lot of good color stuff working together. These things, this blue color scheme's kind of just ubiquitous throughout the base. That being said, right, we are prepared in the quest book to keep moving on. So by moving on, I mean we got to go this route. We got to get some stainless steel. We got to get to HV machines. We got to finish off basically all the important quests in here. There's only a couple more, really. Some of these are just stuff I can go do, and I could do these at any point. So with that being said, in fact, wasn't one of these a checkbox? Isn't that? Yeah, it's telling me some more stuff about Greg Tech patterns and how you have to use the screwdriver. Remember that thing I was talking about? You got to use the screwdriver on outputs and storage buses. Haven't made a crafting card yet. That's fine. We're getting there anyway. So, chrome dust can be obtained by electrolyzing ruby dust. Well, if we go verify the truth of that, oh wait, that was... Okay. Hang on, where is it? Ruby dust, right? And you get oxygen, you get chrome, you get aluminum. Okay, we don't really care about the aluminum. We're producing plenty of that. How do we get ruby dust? Well, there's a pretty nice recipe with redstone, because we can produce infinite of that. It just takes forever, but I was prepared. Like I said, I've been letting this world run for quite a while off camera, and over here I set up a tiny little chain. We're avoiding some items here that I don't really want, but ruby dust, right? We have got quite the backlog and more coming. So even though this takes a long time, it's there, and that's good. I think this isn't running because it's full on oxygen right now, and I wanted to be, well, okay with that, I guess, until I can process more of the materials. Anyway, here's where we're going. We need to take the chrome dust, and we're gonna make a whole lot of stainless steel. I don't even know how many stacks this. I think it's 4.5 stacks if I do that. Crazy. Okay, that's a lot of stainless steel. Let's go put this in a blast furnace and get it cooking up. And I think we'll use this one right here. And if I dump these in, it did not start working right away. Input bus. Oh no, it is going. Okay. Oh yeah, there. It took from there. Okay. So we're gonna get a bunch of stainless steel ingots. I think it wants. Okay, no, it just wanted stainless steel. Meaning that's 2 quick quests out of the way. Distillation tower. Yeah, we're gonna head that route soon. I'll put some of those below us. Machine hulls, right? It's going to require stainless steel plates. So we're going to need to set up a processing chain for stainless steel. But I have one thing I need to do before that, because one of the most important reasons we needed the stainless steel, if I can get rid of all that. Oh, by the way, for the stainless steel, let me walk you guys back up. This other stuff I got, right? Nickel dust, pulverized nickel. Simple. We know how to do that. Same with iron. We produce that. Manganese. This was kind of a weird one. I want to say it could have just been tantalite ore. I think it was tantalite ore. Yeah, I think I just took this stuff and smelted up a bunch of tantalite. Yep. Smelted up tantalite, electrolyzed it, and just got a big batch. It's not something we can produce infinite amounts of, unfortunately. But, that's all right. So let's take just a little bit of the stainless steel we've gotten already. And finally, the stainless steel is a big step, because one of the things I've really been... Oh, man, I hate that. I need to disable that taskbar or something, because I've heard this from other people and I never experienced it before, but you can click on your taskbar through Minecraft. It's the worst thing. As I was saying, level emitter. The level emitter, right? It's a pretty simple AE thing, except it requires stainless steel rods, and that was not something I had available to me for sure. But now we do, because we can come to this lathe and throw, I don't know, about 4 of those in there, maybe get 8 rods. 8 level emitters or so is probably good to start with. So I don't know that I have everything I need for those right away, but we're gonna go see. Now come over here, and why we need those. So real quick, an automation like one of these, right? The wrought iron fills up because the item conduits pump it into this drawer until it absolutely can't anymore, and then that backlogs the wrought iron in these machines until everything just turns itself off automatically, as you'd kind of expect it to. Now here's where that gets tricky though, is when you have an import bus bringing stuff into your system, because remember, that stuff never enters the system until it's in that drawer. However, these blast furnace over here, we have input buses, right? And they are going to be importing aluminum and stuff. And I currently have to just turn these machines off, working disabled in the upper left, you can see there. Those have to be off because it would just fill my ME system. I would log back on the next day and I'd have nothing but aluminum in all of these disks. And yeah, that's not really something I want. So we need level emitters to turn off the import buses on the blast furnaces, because that'll keep a certain amount in our system, that being the exact amount we need for the storage drawers to stay full. All that being said, okay, we didn't save level emitter. I didn't save level emitter rather. Okay, so we have that. Do we have calculation? We do not have calculation presses. Let me go make some of those real quick, because we're going to need Certus quartz. I have some of these already too. Okay, so I think that's how you do it, right? If we look at calculation press. Oh, okay, yeah, the dust. So let me take the dust. We're going to run some of this over here. Yeah, there's the compressor. We'll get some plates and then just go drop those in our little system. Yep, I didn't realize how slow that recipe was, but it's okay. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to explain that to you guys. So the level emitters are something I've been waiting on before I can progress into like a lot of automations, and I want to clean up a lot of my older automations so that I can well, just before I really progressed much farther, that was like something I really wanted to do. So anyway, let's see, that's good. We got, just borrow those, I suppose. Which one of these does produce? Okay, this produces these. So if I throw these plates in here, you'll see that it gets, the way I set all these conduits and stuff up, it's ugly, but produces those circuits. These get put into here, and then it just makes the presses. I don't have, these will be able to autocraft soon, but that's going to take up our CPUs, and we only have 1. So we need spare CPUs before we get to that. And once I do all the stuff with the level emitters, in theory I should be able to keep stuff like this going so that we'll be able to expand all these CPUs really fast, because we'll be able to automate any of the AE2 stuff. As well as if we look at circuits, I believe this is the one. Yeah, so assuming, yeah, this is the one we're trying to make, because it's like the cheapest recipe, I believe, all the way through or so, specifically this version of it. Stainless steel plates we will now have access to, and vibrant alloy wires. We can't run the vibrant alloy all the time because, again, that requires an input bus, which is not what we can do right now. So yeah, that's why we're doing all this. Let us do this, and then we need a redstone torch. So I don't believe we're producing sticks. So let's grab some redstone. Oopsie. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, I see what's happening. Oops. Well, I've probably overfilled this thing now. What I was trying to avoid doing by grabbing them out one at a time. Luckily, I have a new easy way to clean out any extra stuff I get in my ME system. It doesn't look like I did get anything, but this terminal right here, it's kind of a weird setup. I could walk you guys through it if anyone actually cares. This terminal decides what's in this ME chest, meaning it's as if a hopper if I was just to drop it in there, because I used a storage bus. Yeah, I used a storage bus connected to this terminal, connected to this ME chest, so it sees the ME chest sees what's in the drive, and this shows what's in the ME chest, aka a drive, which is what we want. So I have some of these in the reserve. No redstones in there. No, that's good. Basically, I just have to check in here once in a while to make sure things like polyethylene sheets that we produce all the time aren't getting in there, because that's not necessarily something we want. But again, it's not going to be a big deal. I can just toss them out, and we're not going to be that tight on ME disk space or whatever. I just like to have this here to like defragment my disks from time to time. It's like a weird OCD thing, maybe. I don't know. We're going to need some aluminum plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now to go make those redstone torches, because wood is up here. Oh my. That is, I know, my inventory is disgustingly full. I apologize. Let's do this. Do this. Okay. I should really take these coins down with me and put them in the ME system. I feel like that'd be a good thing to do. Okay, we'll put that quartz in there temporarily. That should make everything work out. Yeah, let's toss these coins in there. All right, and that's 4 level emitters. I'm definitely going to take all of those. And now let's go to give this a test with something, because I don't exactly know how this works. But the idea is that, like, aluminum, right? Let's start with this one. This is a simple one. We're just going to tear out the ceiling real quick for the purposes of demonstration. Essentially, what we want is the input bus. Oh, we're going to need a redstone card, huh? Yep, a redstone card. Oh, okay, that's simple, right? Oh, see, we need more calculation presses, dang. That's the only part that I did not take into account, but we can go do that. So we'll make I'll make like 2 of these cards on camera, and I'll go make more off camera. I think that sounds good. And then put one of these here. And when that's done, we can go make the first round of some of those cards. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oopsie. Let me put some of these conduits away in my backpack. We're not using those right now, so there's probably not much point. And we're just gonna head down here. The same thing. Okay. And yep. Sorry, I don't really know what to say here. I figured I probably won't cut this because it's like, that didn't take very long. I don't always remember to talk though. Now, there's that. Then it also required, let's just fill in copper. Oops. And then iron plates. Okay. And now with that taken care of, we need that and a redstone torch, which I didn't prepare for redstone. So redstone. Take that wood I still had. Where did I put those cards? I thought I just had them. Oh yeah, they're in the crafting terminal still. That's what it is. Yep. Okay. Apparently I had some of those crafted already. I don't remember from what, but that's... Oh, a capacity card. I did make one of those. That's okay. I'm going to need more of these anyway. So stick a redstone card in. Redstone mode. This part doesn't matter too much. Let's make it active with signal. That just seems to make sense. Same here. Stick a redstone card in you. Without active with signal. And now here's the part I don't quite see, like that's not going to trigger that thing, so that's not quite what we want. What we essentially want is a conduit like here, except to disconnect there and put one of these. Okay, yeah, so that does work. Sweet, we have 2 level emitters now, and if we right click these, we can set this to, hopefully this works, aluminum. Ingots. Nope, you can't just drag them over, so I'm gonna need to actually go grab one of these things we need. Okay, so do I really not? Oh, I don't have any aluminum ingots. Well, I guess we're gonna have to get this thing going for a second. Let me make sure. Rubber mallet. Since these are about to both be able to just work in a second anyway. So we'll let that finish up an aluminum ingot. Grab one of these. Then let's also go get a annealed copper ingot. Which I don't honestly know where those are being pumped in. Somewhere in the back. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we have the 2 things we need. Now, we need to tell the level emitters to, you know, how much of those we want. So it's going to be 512 because it's the max the storage drawer can take of these. When equal to, and there you go, emit one below limit. And then when it's below, that thing's inputting, which is what we want. So we're going to do that for the other one, but let me quickly throw this guy back in. I guess it's not going to fill up. I didn't really need to do that. So now this will stop importing as soon as it's done, meaning eventually this output bus fills up, the input bus will still be full, and the machine will stop itself, which means I can just stop worrying about turning it on and off when I'm out of the copper, which is nice, or out of the aluminum. All around, very good, very good. We're going to want 512 of these. And it's not emitting a signal, so we need to change the modes. So now it is emitting a signal, meaning this will import, and only thing left to do is let that go. You'll see that, okay, it's finishing them super fast. Oh, I need to set that to red alloy. Shoot, not annealed copper. I forgot that one's further down. Whoopsie, that's okay. Because I don't think we're at our max for this, right? Yeah, we're not. So we can afford to get more of this coming in anyway. Totally forgot that this one was red alloy, because we don't even really use that. I don't know. I suppose it's worth having, but... so if I click on here, I can just, whoopsie, change that. Perfect. And yeah, so that's this whole thing set up. I'm enthralled about that. Now we need to just kind of copy that down this way, really. I have a couple more input buses. I'm going to need to go make more of those cards, etc., etc. I think annealed copper is probably a good one to set up real quick, too. They really all are. So, yeah, actually, let's not do that one first. Let's just go down the line. So these two need to be next, except I need to put the redstone cars in right away, or they're going to start inputting all the Oh, there are no contents in this one, because this one's disabled. This one is currently working. That makes sense. So let's slap one there. And for the meantime, I guess I'll rip out more of the ceiling, that's fine. We're gonna put one there, but I think I want to get rid of this just while I set everything up. And remember, we're gonna need one of these here. Gonna need the level emitter. That away. Shoot, this didn't quite work out where I need to stand. Try not to tear out too much of the ceiling because I hate that, but okay, this should be enough. Oops, not what we wanted. There we go. That is what we wanted, and then we need to go get more redstone cards, which may mean more calculation presses off camera, etc., etc. You know, let's just request a whole bunch of these circuits to make calculation presses with. Something like that. In the meantime, let's go make a whole bunch more redstone torches as well to get these going. Once I get more patterns, I'll just teach all this stuff to my system off camera, I'm sure. Wood. There we go. In fact, let's just make like 16's worth as a start. And redstone. Okay. Why did I get a red alloy ingot? I don't really... Oh, I had that from earlier still. Okay. Perfect. And that basic card we need... Oops. Oh, I still have 2 of these, which is good enough to do 2 more. So it feels good, feels good. Okay. So, redstone card, you. With signal. You. With signal. You. In that mode. 500 and that much of... Oh, except... Do I have a storage drawer for these yet? I don't think I do, which is fine because I can just make one, but... Begs the question where I'm gonna do the processing for these. Let's just say these 2 lines can be... Oh, but I don't want it there. Oh, shoot. We need the key. Perfect. Okay. We want that one there, and we're going to want the vibrant one there. So we can probably go get that one going for a second. Yeah, this one ready to make vibrant stuff. It is disabled. So we're going to let it do its thing for a second so we can get some of that. Next, we're going to take this and say you need that much there. Just going to turn it on, which means it should now be importing, which we see. Perfect. Let me go put all this away. And then I'll demonstrate kind of how the rest of this is all going. So, now this blast furnace, we have 3 blast furnaces. Aluminum, I think I'll do that. I'll put signs above them or something, signs that label them. So we have aluminum or item frames maybe, that would look kind of nice. Aluminum, red alloy. We have energetic alloy, and that is, we're pumping in the stuff we need for that. We're pumping out the energetic. We're pumping in the stuff we need for this one, and we're pumping out the vibrant, except we're not pumping it out yet because I need to go set a drawer for it, first of all. So let's go do that. Perfect. We just need a single one of these to set it. And up here, we have the level emitters, what we need to set. So that, this, and then set this to 512. Meaning it turns on, meaning this thing starts importing all of the contents of that bus, so on and so forth. I think you guys get how the automation is going in this case. There's probably other ways to do it. This makes the most sense in my case, I believe. But level emitters were one of those kind of scary things. I was like, why do you ever need to use those? And then I did this pack, and then I realized, oh, you need, yeah, for the way I want to do this, you need them. So they're quite nice in this case. Because now I'll never have to worry about my ME system filling up overnight with any of these materials I'm currently making, because it can get no more in the system than 512. That all being said, very happy, and I'll keep continuing to set these up for the further blast furnace. This one's going to be annealed copper. Haven't decided on this one yet. I built this one just kind of to do the stainless steel, so this one I don't know if we can really automate it yet, because, well, magnesium we can't automate, so it's just going to be bulk crafting really when it comes to stainless steel. Meaning I'll probably won't even give it its own drawer, at least to start with. But yeah, you know, we got a couple stacks there, so I mean, can't complain about that, really. Okay, now what else does the quest book have for us, having done all that? Well, we can put it in a compressor. We can make some of these machine hulls, but I don't see a need yet. I feel like, let's just make some tier 3 circuits real quick. So stainless steel. If I was to take, say, thumbing everything up. There we go. I don't know if you can do this in a compressor this low tier. No, you can. Okay. Yeah, so I'll compress up some stainless steel, bring it back down manually, and we will get working with that, because I won't have too many resources until all that stuff now backlogs. But I can't say it enough. I'm so happy it will be backlogging now. Okay, maybe just 2 of these to start. And we need to request, so we need to put this in here, request a circuit, maybe 2 of these highest tier ones. We have everything we need, which feels good. And then if we go to these circuits, there we go, there's the first one. We can put it in this pattern, and now we have a pattern that makes patterns. And we can put this in our molecular assembler. Meaning now, if we come to the pattern terminal and look up crafting, or no, pattern. There we go, 16 patterns, that quick. So now we can keep automating stuff, and I can fill up all these molecular assembler spots we've had, but I haven't been able to, you know, do because we're just busy. Let's go grab the wood from upstairs. That's not going to need its own drawer because it won't be automated till, like, honestly, kind of the end of the pack. You don't use that much wood. So I'm going to take this wood and, like, those cards, for instance. So let's make the crafting card. Maybe just the basic and the higher tier one. So, like, one of these. Oof. Okay, so we're gonna need to do more stuff before I can even make that one. But basic card can go in there. Redstone torch, for instance, is something like that. Sticks. Redstone torch. And I can use these patterns like way faster now and not have to worry about any of that. Okay. What else? You can put the wood in, put those in. I think that may be all I feel obligated to do right now. So Anyway, yeah, I've been waiting to do that for quite some time. I can't believe that I'm already at the 30-minute mark. Holy cow. Just, I feel like... But man, yeah, I was waiting so long to be able to make these because that's going to be so much stuff that I can backlog now. Like, to let these just run is very, very nice. I'm loving that. And you're exporting. Yeah, good. You are. Hopefully you're keeping up in that whole process, which is very good. And okay, yeah, I'm going to let it backlog. And we are ready to, if I do some more work off camera anyway, maybe set up some machines for, well, the things I just automated and the ones for stainless steel. And we can just jump right into the HV age. Also, I realize literally I've never held these in my inventory even though I've made them. So let's do that real quick. SND. What a SDN? Capacitor. SMD. Come on. Okay. I just gotta hold each of one of these. Get a quest. Bing, bing, bing. Noises. Good, good, good. And, okay, good. It has recognized all the times that I've held these in my hands, which I appreciate. Let's go. You can see. So that means, like, visually, we are pretty much, almost done with this entire quest line. Like, I think I've even made these, and oh, I see they're just check marks. So look at that. Yeah, there's like a bunch of these kind of random quests. A fluid interface, like we're not gonna do AE fluids for now, so I'm fine with leaving those till the end of the pack. But I mean, yeah, so that's a good way through the pack. We've already made one of those even. Circuit. Let's see if I have what I need to just craft one of these. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't make enough. So I can, we can go, might as well. Let's finish the episode with, taking the thing that we've, oh, I see. There you go. Taking the thing we've already done and just making one more of them. So I'm kind of curious so if I was to go in here and look up circuits and take out these, how long would it take to craft one of these if it has like none of the circuits already? If we go to the CPU, we can kind of watch its progress. I need to get some monitors so you can see what it's crafting too. That'd be cool. But stored one of these, crafting 8 of those, 3 of those. So it's going to be going for a second. And that's why these assemblers, not the fastest. Yeah, I'll try to upgrade these pretty fast. The machines where like it's crafting stuff on demand rather than keeping stuff in stock, I feel like are a higher priority for upgrades whenever we get to new electrical tiers. Because this pretty much wraps up the MV tier for us, and I think a lot of these machines and setups I'm not going to have to replace. They're going to last us through EV or so, which I'm, more than happy with. So anyway, like I said, it's finished all these now, and once it does, it's going to throw in a whole new batch of circuits. I think that's the highest tier one right there. So very good, very good. And honestly, that didn't take too long to get one of these high tier circuits, because we're not going to need these like all the time, but... And yeah, that is one more quest down. Look at that. And so where do we go from here? Let's just look ahead for a second before I do my outro. Right, so we have space. We got space. Space is a good way to get what you gonna call it, materials. So maybe before I fully get into HV age, I'll make a bunch of chemical reactors so we can do all the fluid processing. We need to get rocket fuel and start looking at going that direction. So I have a line set up here. I'm thinking this one I think was going to be the rocket fuel one, because that's probably what's going to happen. And then maybe under here, like I'll have a bunch of my microverse projectors and stuff. Because like, anyway, I'm talking about stuff and like not even showing pictures. That's all. Tune in next time, to see that kind of stuff. My future plans instead of my just psychotic ramblings that make no sense. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the video. And I'll be seeing you.